Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Jets Fan Cole's Twitch page, the page that has it all: wrestling, football, video games, driving, Little League football, whatever we have it. We'll drop content daily, 7 days a week. This next episode is brought to you by Jets Fan Cole Twitch page. Enjoy. Let me know what you think. Tell your friends. I appreciate it. Thank you. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to the first episode of the Jet Up Podcast. I'll be weekly dropping podcast weekly every Tuesday around the same time, give or take an hour or so, 15 minutes. Let me give you a little bit about myself. My name's Cole Sharf. I'm a diehard Jets fan. As you can see, Jets tattooed for life right here on my wrist. If I can figure out how to put it there, you can kind of see it. Jets for life. I've been a Jets fan since 1997. I'm 27 years old, so that means I've been a Jets fan basically since I was 6 years old. The reason I became a Jets fan is because they drafted Scott Frost. He plays a quarterback for Nebraska, which is my favorite college team, as you can see. I also have them tattooed on my back. I got to get used to this camera. I'll just go over stuff weekly. Obviously, as the season gets going, there'll be more stuff to talk about. I haven't done one yet, so I'll kind of roughly go through the off season. I try and keep these about half hour to 45 minutes. Again, this is the first episode of the Jet Up Podcast. I've been a Jets fan for 21 years. I'm 27, so since I was 6, Jets for life. I am pumped up for this coming up Jets season, and I'll tell you why. Our off-season moves, we did some good things, some sleepers I'm excited about that no one else seems to be excited about, and obviously the obvious pickups that we made and did to make our team better right away. First and foremost, let's get to the main thing that's happened this offseason in my eyes. And that was our sitting-in owner, Christopher Johnson, standing up and saying that he would pay the fines for his players. To me, ever since he's done that, the team has all came together. We've gained more fans. More people have joined our team. More people have, jumped on the Jets bandwagon. And I'm happy. And I'm happy about that. He's the only owner out of 32 owners to do that for his team. That says a lot about the person. That says a lot, especially when his brother is part of the president's camp. Whatever it is, his team. And obviously the president's the one who started this whole kneeling shit. So I'm happy that he stepped up and did that and has our players back. And our players know, not that anybody did last year, but our players know that they can kneel, they can express whatever they want to express, and that our owner has their back. To me, that is huge, and that might be the biggest thing that's happened this offseason so far. The pickups. Pryor's a huge receiver, red zone threat. We need him to stay healthy. He's bothered with another ankle injury, but they say it's in a different area. I'm excited. I think we'll get him healthy. If you remember when we got Maurice Claiborne, he was injury prone. He played pretty much all 16 games last year. He might have missed one here or there, but either way, he played the whole season. So I'm hoping we can get the same for Pryor. That was one of my favorite pickups that seems to be going unnoticed. And Isaiah Crowell. We picked up Isaiah Crowell, and that is huge for me, because he's the only running back to average 4 yards a carry for his career. Him and Le'Veon Bell. They're the only two. And that's huge. That's huge. 4 yards a carry, handed to him the ball 3 times. That's a first down. We got Bilal Powell, and we got that McGuire kid who didn't even get very much playing time last year, but showed promise when he did play. So Corral was a huge pickup for us, in my opinion. I really like it. I think he's gonna start the year off as our starting running back. That's my prediction. I'm sorry, guys. I'm up at 4:30 every morning, and then I get home and work on this stuff. I'm excited to do this. I'm ready for the season to start. I'm excited for things to happen. Quincy Nunn was back. Quincy Nunn also went to Nebraska. The main reason I'm a Jets fan, because like I said, Scott Frost came from Nebraska. Quincy Nunn went to Nebraska. I actually seen him play here while he played in Nebraska. Huge Quincy Nunn fan. I'll have my jersey on getting closer to the season. So anybody from the Huskers I cheer for, but especially when they're on my Jets. He had a freak injury. He's back. Man, he went off the year before he got hurt 2 years ago. I mean, I just remember the dude catches everything. He ain't scared to block. That's his main asset, in my opinion, is when he was at Nebraska, he was a blocking wide receiver, and he's used that a lot in the pros to get ahead on the roster. And that's why they put him at the H-back position, tight end lineup, whatever, because he can block. So that not a lot of receivers can block like him. And not only that, he can catch the football and stretch the field. And that's huge. You need that in every wide receiver. Tremaine Johnson, obviously a lockdown cornerback. We needed to revamp our secondary. It was atrocious. So that's awesome. Tremaine Johnson, I would like to see him get more picks, but if he can play the caliber he played his whole career, then so be it without the picks. He'll shut down anybody. Sam Darnold, we traded up to the 3rd pick in the draft. I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted Baker Mayfield. But everything I've been reading about Darnold, you can call me dumb, you can call me stupid, whatever, but that's who I wanted. He's got that swag. We'll see how he does in Cleveland, but we got Sam Darnold. And I wasn't happy about the Sam Darnold pick because as a junior, the dude went lights out. Killed it in college. Best quarterback in college, no question asked. Then his senior year, the year he's supposed to be even better, he fucking shit the bed. He shit the bed, but then the more I looked into it, he lost his linemen. He lost his top 4 targets. So, I mean, anybody's going to struggle when that happens. But that happens in the NFL. He's not going to have the same players every year. So, give or take, that could be a positive or negative, but I'm willing to sit back, watch, and see what happens. But this is the most excited thing that's happened that I've been excited about for as long as I can remember. The minute we signed Teddy Bridgewater, I was like, he's going to be our starter. He's going to lead our franchise. Teddy Bridgewater is going to be our starting quarterback, is what I'm hoping for. And what I've read from OTAs, I know it's unpadded practice and blah, blah, blah. The dude's been killing it. He's looked like the best quarterback in practice, is what they've said. And, obviously they drafted Sam Darnold 3rd overall, so if that dude's anywhere close, he's going to be starting, and he should be. He's only 20 years old. But Teddy Bridgewater was a Pro Bowl quarterback before he had that freak injury accident happen. So if he proves to stay healthy and he led the NFL in completion percentage, like 71.9% or something like that. That's insane. If he can bring that to us, why wouldn't he be our starter, no matter who we drafted or what we drafted? So I'm excited. And Josh McCown, he's a good leader. He's a good coach. He's a good player's player. So I'm hoping that, honestly, after this season, he becomes our quarterback coach because that's vacant on our coaching staff right now. So that'd be kind of cool. The players love him. He's never won as much as he should, but he shows that he's not scared, and then the players love him. He's a leader, and that's what we need, is a good leader. Spencer Long, we needed lineman. Also a Husker. Go Big Red, baby. More Huskers, the better on my Jet squad. And Williamson, that linebacker, he's going to help shore up our defensive linebacking core. I'm sorry. I'm a little nervous. This is my first time doing it, so I'll get the kinks out and stuff like that. Jamal Adams, super stoked about his second year. The thing Todd Bowles said today was his eyes are getting better. He's working on the little things. Obviously, he's a playmaker. You know what I mean? So I'm happy about that. And then the other thing that shocked me this offseason, I knew we were going to get rid of him, but the fact that we got something for him. We traded Christian Hackenberg for a 7th round pick, and he threw a pick 6 in practice today. So that goes to show that, hey, maybe we busted. And I was high on him when we drafted him, just like a lot of people. A lot of people gave him shit, but there was a lot of people that were high on him, and I was one of them. I was super high on Hackenberg, and obviously I was wrong, but I never said I was an expert. I'm just a fan trying to give my point of view on what I feel like our team is doing. And feel free to spread the word, get this out there. Anybody can join me from the Jets pages, whatever. We can talk about football. I'm going to do a weekly review show during the NFL season, probably on Tuesday nights as well, to go over the week, what was crazy, what happened, what didn't happen. But I'm going to go ahead and give a couple predictions right now, just for shits and giggles, and see if they come true. Robbie Anderson will be a 1,000-yard receiver this year, no matter who the quarterback is. That dude, undrafted from Temple, he showed it last year. Fucking breakaway player, can do whatever. He's going to be a 1,000-yard receiver this year. Quincy Enunwa will be a 500-yard receiver this year, if not more. Everybody hates on McCutcheon, for that pick with Christian Hackenberg, but everybody ignores what else he's brought to the team on the down low. Robbie Anderson, if he keeps playing at the level he's playing at now, might go down as the greatest undrafted wide receiver of all time. I'm just saying, the dude is fucking. If he can stay out of trouble on the offseason and off the field, there's no reason why he can't keep getting better and better and producing more and more. I'm just blown away with that pick. Leonard Williams, Jamal Adams, Sam Darnold. He is unproven, but he's got way more potential than Hackenberg did. So everybody needs to let that go. It was a bust. Nobody's perfect. You're not perfect at your job. I'm not perfect at my job. The dude's under so much pressure, and I think he's killing it. The rebuild's taking longer than it should have, because when a new coach comes in and a new GM comes in, they should rebuild right away. They went 10-6 with someone else's roster. They tried to do it 2 years in a row and it didn't work. Okay, another mistake. But if you see what we're building right now, the chemistry our team has, the leadership that our team has, the camaraderie that our team has, I just feel something different coming. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. I mean, especially if I said that, I'd get taken to the cleaner, because that's just crazy. But I see a team that was coming together at the end of the year. We lost so many games last year, close games, besides Oakland and Denver, which I was at the Denver game. Yeah, I've seen the Jets live twice. I went to Lambeau and seen them. We were up 21-0. Sheldon Richardson called that timeout on the sideline on a fucking touchdown pass. Geno Smith threw to Curley, I believe. And then they called it off and we ended up losing. And then I went to the Broncos game last year when we couldn't even cross midfield. But with all that, we played great football. We played competitive football. We just needed to make those couple plays to get over the hump. And I think we added those playmakers on both sides of the ball to do that. I think we can easily make the playoffs if we don't do anything stupid. We just stick to who we are. Jeremy Bates, I like him. Good things about him. We'll see what he does as a full-time offensive coordinator again. I'm just excited, and everybody's calling for Todd Bowles' head, and he needs to be fired, blah, blah, blah. No, man, that dude is straightforward, on top of his shit, no bullshit, does what he wants. He gets the players to do. He's already having them do push-ups because of penalties and OTAs. I love it. They should be running sprints. You know what I mean? That's the only way they're going to not do it. It's all about the Jets. My wife and my kids are Raiders fans, unfortunately. She got them to go to the dark side. But the older they get, I will get them up to the Jets side. I'm gonna try and look for somebody to help me come on this show, and every week someone different, maybe, whatever, just talk about the Jets. Like I said, as the season goes, there'll be way more to talk about. There's already a couple things, but I'm not gonna sit here and go over everything that's happened, because if you're a Jets fan, you know everything that's happened. I'm just giving you my point of view. Is shit's turning around. We're not gonna be the bottom feeders of the league anymore. I don't know what the fuck Miami's doing. In Miami, they're completely getting rid of everybody, completely revamping their shit. Buffalo made it to the playoffs for the first time in 20 years. They're getting rid of they got rid of their whole team. I don't know what that's about. I do another show, The Sports Corner, every Saturday, and my co-host is a Bills fan. We've been best friends for 20 years, so that shit's pretty exciting. We go back and forth, especially during football season. There's no reason we can't be competing for the number one spot in our division, and definitely number 2 spot in our division, because I think the Patriots are, taking steps backwards. I don't know about you guys with the shit that's going on in New England. But, hey, every year they're fucking right there, so I could just be blowing smoke. Either way, we should definitely be second place in our division by the time the year ends. I'm pumped. I can't fucking wait. I'm ready for it to start. It's so long. We got 92 days away from college football, at least for the Huskers. So that means we got another 115 until the NFL starts. I'm ready, man. Without football, we got NBA, which I watched the NBA playoffs, but it's nothing compares to fucking Jets football. I spend so much money on Sunday tickets just so I can watch my team play. It's, because I live in Omaha, Nebraska, the middle of nowhere, and I'm a Jets fan. They give us no love. We can't ever get Jets games on national TV. I'm going to keep this episode a little short. I'll talk about a couple more things, but my goal is to every week have about a half hour to 45 minutes going over the Jets week, what happened, and et cetera, et cetera. So like I said in the beginning, Pryor needs to get healthy. If he can get healthy, Pryor, Robbie Anderson, Javon Curse, and Quincy Enunwa. Plus, Chad Hansen's been coming on. I guess he fucking burned Buster Screen at practice and did some, I don't know, I haven't seen the highlight yet. I've been looking for it. And then Stewart, Adarius Stewart. I don't know what's going on with him, but if he can be as good as the dude's got the size. He's like an Enunwa 2.0. So if that dude can get it going, man, we'll have 6 receivers that can all play every snap of the game. I wish we would have done something in the tight end position. That's been a position of need for a while now. I really wish we would have re-signed Seraphin Jenkins. I really, really wanted to bring him back. But it is what it is. They know more than I do, so hopefully he doesn't go ball out. But I really wanted to bring him back. That rookie we drafted, he might be okay. And that rookie we got from Clemson, Leggett, last year, he's finally healthy again and taking reps. So maybe maybe that's why they got rid of Seraphin Jenkins. Maybe he's the real deal. That rookie cornerback we drafted, Everyone's saying he was the steal of the draft, which is sounding like from what he's been doing in practice, so I'm happy about that. Again, it's unpadded practice, OTA, so you can't really say nothing until they get to live competition. I'm aware of that. But you can tell by looking at a player if he's going to make it or not when he comes to competing on the field with other professionals. So like I said, every Tuesday I'll start dropping my Jets review podcast called Jet Up. You can find me on Facebook at Cole Sharf, ColeSharff. You can find me on Twitter at Cole Sharf, again, same spelling. And I also have a Twitch page. It's called Jets Fan Cole on Twitch. Just hit the heart at the top of the screen and follow my page. There'll be some special content on there when I go to football games and stuff like that when I can't be at home. It's just easier to upload on Twitch. I'll be in California, so I'll be going live from California in June. If you're interested in other things, like I said, I got a sports weekly review show that's a lot more established with my co-host Anthony. We go over everything that happened that week in sports, and then the start of the preseason, I'm going to get a weekly NFL review show. So that'll be fun. I do a wrestling show on Wednesdays called What Have They Done to Our Sport with my buddy Mike Messier. We've basically been going over matches, talking about current events because wrestling sucks right now, and I was a huge wrestling fan growing up. I got a workout podcast on Thursdays with my buddy Nick from California, so that'll also be on YouTube and my Twitch page. Oh yeah, my YouTube page, The Sports Corner. Just The Sports Corner. Just subscribe to it. I just started that, so there's not too much traffic on it right now. I'm just a young man trying to, follow my dreams. I'm a painter by day and trying to be a podcaster by night. I work in the union here in Nebraska, so that's pretty cool. So on the process of starting my own business. My number one passion besides my kids and my wife is football, man, the Jets. The Jets even take over my passion for Nebraska. It's all, I don't know why. It was always the Huskers until about 12 years ago. All of a sudden, I just became a diehard Jets fan. I would rather watch the Jets play than Nebraska. Don't get me wrong, I'll never miss a Husker game. But if it came down to picking between a Husker game and a Jets game, I'm watching my Jets all day long. I don't know what changed, but it changed. So the Jets are going to do it this year. We're going to win games. We're not going to be the bottom feeders of the NFL. We're gonna make a push for the playoffs. And you heard that here first. From me, Jets fan Cole Sharf. We are gonna make the playoffs. There it is, my bold prediction for episode 1. And the reason why, and I'll tell you, I'll break it down and then I'll get out of here and let you guys go. We got deeper on the offensive line. We got deeper at running back. We got deeper at wide receiver. We got deeper at linebacker. I wish we would have helped the pass rush, but maybe Molden can get it going. And that would be awesome for the Jets defense, and to play to his potential. So like I said, we got deeper at offensive line with better talent. Got deeper at running back with better talent, in my opinion. We got deeper at wide receiver, whether it's injuries coming back or pickups with better talent. Secondary, better talent with the rookie draft pick and Tremaine Johnson. Special teams. Kicker, Costanzo did okay, but for him to come out and say he didn't want to play in the cold no more, just bullshit. So we'll see with that. I like Lachlan Edwards as our punter. He's still young. The dude boots the fuck out of the ball. He just needs to be more consistent. I feel like we got better at every aspect of the game, except for maybe pass rush, which is important. But yet again, we don't know for sure because Lorenzo Malden can finally, turn out to be the player he's supposed to be. And I'm expecting big things from Darren Lee this year. That dude needs to step it up and get it fucking going. So if those players take the next step that they're supposed to take, Leonard Williams, I think, is going to go off. He led the NFL last year in quarterback pressures. Or maybe he was only behind Darnold. I can't remember. He was top 3. I know that for a fact. So he's only going to get better. We'll see. I'm excited. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. This first episode was kind of all over the place. I'm excited to do this. I can't wait. I finally got my technology shit kinked out. That's what was dragging out. And my last computer was too small and too slow. So I'm definitely going to full swing ahead every Tuesday around the same time, 6 o'clock Central Time. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Let's go Jets. Jet up, baby. I really hope you enjoyed that last episode like I did. Always good content here at Jets Fan Cole Twitch page. Get the word out there. Tell people about it. Share, like. I'm going to have more platforms. I'll keep people updated on that. Look out for the next episode presented to you by Jets Fan Cole Twitch page. Thank you. Again, I hope you enjoyed.